Hello, hi, good evening, everyone, and welcome to today's show, The White Show. As I can see that today, I'm in a very excited. I'm very happy today, and the reason I'm happy today is because of I don't know, you must have heard about the story. It's been on the news where they got 50 Jamaicans that they're trying to send back to Jamaica, and the good news is the High Court have ruled that they shouldn't send all these people back to Jamaica. And this story really caught my attention because here we have 50 or about 50 Jamaicans on this plane going back to Jamaica. And I don't know, but they're trying to do it like a cover up where they're trying to get these people to leave the country without no media coverage, no speculation. Just want to get them back on the plane and send them back to Jamaica. And like I said, the High Court ruled and said that some of these people shouldn't be allowed to go back to Jamaica. So in the end, 25 people were taken off that plane. Some of these people came to this country when they were three-year-old, 5-year-old, contributed to the country, and here we have a government that is sending them back because they've committed a range of different crimes. And the question is, where is home? Where is home? Because I would believe that if I go to a country at the age of 3 or 5 with my parents, I study there, work there, and even start my family there. I would expect that if I should commit a crime, I would go to prison like anybody else, serve my time, and after finishing serving my time, I should be let back into society to continue my life. Because that's where I live. But no, not this government. This government is actually putting these people back on a plane and sending them back to Jamaica. Some of them have never been to Jamaica their entire life. Never been to Jamaica. How can you send someone back to a country that they know nothing about? Doesn't make sense. It's almost like the government have learned from the Windrush generation. The Windrush generation was over 500,000 people came to the UK after the war because there were job shortages, and they get them to come here. Yeah, that was back in 1943. So they came here. And they helped the UK government and to build the country. Most of them start having children. Their children start having children. So we're going back to 1943. And even after Jamaica got their independence in 1962, there was free, Jamaicans didn't need visas to come to this country. If you're born in Jamaica, you're automatically you can come here, you don't need a visa. All the way up to 1973. Now, so these people, because they're born here, they've been living here their whole life, they didn't really see the need to go and get their passport or get any legitimate paperwork. They just continue living their life. Make sense to me.
Dijon, this is your dad, right?
Yeah,
You have a British passport.
correct.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
You're apparently British. He's not.
I don't know how that works out.
Well, what do you think about all this?
I think, to be fair, I think it's disgraceful. For example, my dad's been here for 52 years. I've been on this country for 33 years, and I've got a British passport. He's paid taxes longer than I've been born, but he's not considered British. I'm considered British. I can fly back and forth as many times as I want, and he can't.
And when he was sent to a detention centre,
Yeah,
right, twice, your dad was basically put in a cage by this country until you're not British, you're not welcome here, we're sending you home.
Now, what happened is, in 2012, Theresa May, she came in with this policy called the hostile environment policy for immigrants. With this policy, if you go to the hospital, you need ID. If you want to rent a property, you need ID. If you want to go to work, you need ID. If you want any form of education, you need ID. And that's where the problem starts. Because all these people that came here and thought they were British, they realized that, oh, now we need ID. Some of them actually went back to their country, went back to Jamaica on holiday, and on their way back, they got stopped at the airport and said, hey, we can't let you back in. What an embarrassment. What a disgrace. So 2 years ago, that's when this news broke. And it forced Theresa May to actually apologize.
I want to apologise to you today because we are genuinely sorry for any anxiety that has been caused.
To the government of Jamaican government and a few other governments in the Caribbean. The then Home Secretary Amber Rudd actually lost her job, and you would think that the government have learned. So here we have 2 years on. They've done the work. They ordered for them to do investigation into what went wrong. A leaked document came out. The government is still refusing to show us what the investigation produced. And whilst all that is going on, they're still sending people back to Jamaica.
No charter flight. That's what the people are chanting. You hear them? No charter flight. Locking down London. You see it? Right outside number 10 Darling Street. Right outside with it. You know? Let Boris Johnson know that he must come out and friggin' bed. And too f***ing lie. You understand? These are the things. You see it? Total lockdown, my people. See that?
I just don't understand what is going on with this government. One of the guys that are on the plane, he actually stole a mobile phone. A mobile phone. And what happened is, he stole the mobile phone, went into prison, done his time, came back out, continued with his life, and he thought that was the end of it. Only to know that they come and knock on his door, arrest him, and want to send him back. As David Lammy said rightly, when will Black Lives Matter in this country?
To have suffered so long in this condition, and for the Secretary of State only to have made a statement today on this issue. Can she explain how many have been deported? She suggested earlier that she would ask the High Commissioners. It is her department that has deported them. She should know the number. Can she tell the House how many have been detained as prisoners in their own country? Can she tell the House how many have been denied health under the National Health Service? How many have denied pensions? How many have lost their job? This is a day of national shame, and it has come about because of a hostile environment policy that was begun under her Prime Minister. Let us call it as it is. If you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. And that is what has happened with this far-right rhetoric in this country. Can she apologise properly? Can she explain how quickly this team will act to ensure that the thousands of British men and women denied their rights in this country under her watch in the Home Office are satisfied?
Anyway, guys, that's all from me for today. Make sure you subscribe. Any questions, put below, comment, let me know what you're thinking. And I'll look forward to producing my next video. And also, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Take care, look after yourself. Bye-bye.